Oswald. He lives.
Oswald lives!
Eivor, is that you? Shut your ass, twig spine!
Stand fast! This will be over soon!
Worry not for me! You must stop!
Silence, fool!
So this is what it comes to, Wolfkist? 2 Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson? If this swine is your prize, come and get him!
Don't fall for any traps!
Of East Anglia have spoken. Give yourself over.
Taken prisoner to a suit. To you, never. Gonna feed the birds. Pleasure's over. For 2 summers!
Flee, Ruined, while pity restrains my blade!
Not till I've taken all these shores have to offer. You have finished him!
Your battle is not won.
East Anglia will have its king. It will not be you!
That groveling worm in a cage! You must be blind to stand with such a man! Saxon king! The Sagas will scorn this day!
For all your efforts, only the cold heart of Niflheim awaits you.
Valhalla is my destiny. That fate will not be met today.
Thank you.
You throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit.
Does Eivor bow to kings?
To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact.
And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
The rightful king of East Anglia has spared your life today, and so it will be.
Compassion is a virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including you. Thank you.
speak the gospel. See if he's well.
Thank you for heeding me, Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture. All this is...
But you're not asleep.
Well fought, well fought!
You came as well, or...
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in North.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a...
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute.
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul.
Come then. We have...
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. But some men wouldn't give us a...
Countless men have died for them. And you, Vanir? Are you...
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only...
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
So
Victory was hard won. We did it. Ruin's land blown to ash.
What are you doing? Let's see you, old friend.
wedding preparations in full bloom.
Come, see my wares. This is a very good piece. Yes, this is a good look. This could be very useful. Finished looking around?
I will see you later, friend.
What can I get for you? This could help you in your travels. Glad to replenish your stock. Nothing else?
I must take my leave.
Som de ville his enda Gretel. For de don't fear
The wedding is soon to start! How grand!
Beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. May this feast set a spirited tone for East Anglia's future.
Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win. You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne.
Don't leak.
Back to your dream.
I don't want to be here. I never did. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then...
Skål, Ivor! Let's have a drink.
Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely
a metal not
to Odin,
and the new not but
a fool's way.
a challenge.
I will drink.
And will
Silver, such...
Skål! Drink more.
This ale is strong, Brodir.
But I am strong.
Eivor! Care for a challenge?
She's going to work.
Eivor!
Wolf-kissed. Gaze upon my path. They are not, Brothir. My arrows shatter whatever target.
Even after...
Keep your eyes open.
I could hardly believe my ears either. It was awful.
Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the wolf-kissed.
Ah, barely a challenge.
Impressive. Impressive.
Look there, Finner on the roof.
The boar represents fertility.
As does Freya. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Yet I wonder.
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware of the lesson or not.
Hey. But...
Sheath your plow sword, Brodir.
You don't... No. No. I wasn't...
Well ahead of you,
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me?
The road to Valhalla does not run that way, Finir.
He's been up there a while.
What a thing, Marie.
Eivor! Sweet swine! Come join me! The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him. Look! The moon!
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once.
I'm glad to hear it.
I always felt like...
You can let them go.
My long
Come on, let's...
Everything's... You're very strong.
You're very large.
sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy...
And have you had enough fun?
I'm ready to hit...
Good. Friends, honored guest. But it is not, may we all... So, to my Dane friends and for my fellow Christian, I see East Anglia still a bit... And to Eivor.
On behalf of East Anglia.
Would you have any words of wisdom for him?
Oswald, you would not have been my first choice as king, nor my second. I thought you weak, bendable, without resolve. But not all men are as they first appear. I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest I've ever known. He is sturdy. He has all qualities of a man.
To Oswald! Skull!
Skull!
Skull! Okay. Steady all! And
my king! The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn. Oswald! King of sheep fuckers! Show your eyes! I
accept.
Oswald is king, and a king must have a champion.
He challenged me.
Your fight is bigger than this, Lord. You must rebuild and a dead king.
Oswald, you gutless art! You! Always getting in the way! East Anglia can burn for all I care!
I wish it had not come to this. So much death.
What's done?
You're leaving now.
I should. Your wedding should be a day of peace and happiness.
Eivor, you've done East...
And one day, I will need you. I should find Finir. Say goodbye before I leave.
Greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the fist.
I've had my...
It's as much your...
I was a... But now...
Glory cares not for...
Together.
Together.
I'll gather... And what can I... Ah! Those in...
What have you got for me today?
Is that what you want? Ah, look at how powerful it is now. I do...
Now it seems
Fight
the wind
well,
calls me back to
Eivor.
Rantvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Good day, good day.
What do you have today?
Ah, the joys of a flying friend. And thank you for your patronage.
I must be on my way.
Go with your...
Wretched hat of yours.
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep...
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Please start again. Tell me all...
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision. Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it.
But this morning, Hallgeir stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Hallgeir, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Always is what...
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic, I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler to make a perfect brush. I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised...
You clipped Alfgafu's tail to the rump without...
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains...
Quiet, both of you. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not...
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not... As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will...
But the horse was not for sale.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and...
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. Return to your home.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only color I wish to see from you.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a...
Let's not walk...
East Anglia...
Eivor... Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf sent Ceolbert...
Good for Ceolbert.
I gave him only one more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven...
I had not heard, no.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of...
An arrival. I wonder if Volker is among them.
Word of our growing settlement has reached out.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, in this settlement, in this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours.